Oh, yes, we're back again. So, what we're going to do today, we're going to do a do over because I was listening to the playback and shout out my guy B sent me a text said that a portion of my video was cut off when I know I saved the full audio. These are some of the issues that I have been running into with YouTube. I got random copyright hits when I use the same exact template on all my videos to ensure that it stays within certain confines and it abides by the policy. So I have instrumentals on my videos that are licensed due to the software that I'm using. They come with it. So why would I put it on YouTube? Why would it be a copyright? Why would someone offer me copyrighted material through software that I pay for? That doesn't make sense. So why would I pay for something I'm not going to use in a lot of cases for monetary gain? Because it's an investment. It's not just something, hey, I want to download this song for $24.99 and just play it. So this lets me know that the male censorship is alive and well, especially from these big platforms. You have the Facebook algorithm where they're talking about they're doing fact checks when they have bullshit and propaganda all over it. So how can you take someone's post because it's the fact check then come back or is false info? Who are you to say what's false and what's true? Because let you tell it, Christopher Columbus founded America, but we know he didn't. Because you have a thing that you celebrate called Columbus Day, do you not? So why would you be celebrating something that didn't happen? Or celebrating a person that did not play a role as big as what history says he did? The same thing with men and their experiences. They're dumbed down to, you're being beta, you're being blue because you're telling the story. Oh, he's sassy. They have all of these labels and these counter attacks to mute you, to keep you silent, because they know men have a certain a certain breaking point where they'll just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to just go underground, make my money and live life. You have some men that have done that and is currently in transition of doing that right now. It is a struggle that I have. But let's get to the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Breaking Bad Part 2. If you follow my channel, you know I did a video about Breaking Bad about 2 weeks ago. And I highlighted some of the key indicators in which you can see your girl is breaking bad or is about to break bad. Number one, this is the biggest one. Social media engagement. What type of social media engagement does she have? Is she on there bullshitting just for banter? Red flag. Just look through the comments of some of these conversations. You see different men and women, and you must understand once someone replies to a comment, that reply can go to the DM. To mask the true intent, it'll come to the DM in the form of the topic that was discussed openly that people can see. It slowly transitions into the flirt, into the exchange of numbers. You want to ask me how do I know this? Is because I used to do this all the time when I was in a corporate job setting, because it passed the day. So it passed the day, but it also filled my basket up with chicks to play with, to have my way with, for them to have their way. Because in their mind, they're fucking you, not the other way around, right? So you have to look at the social media engagement. What is she discussing? Is it business? Is it 90-10? Now, you want to get on here, you can play, you post this, show life, the 10%. But what does the other 90% of her social media footprint tell you? Selfies, pictures showing her shape, especially if she's a sexy woman. She has a nice shape, build, look. She continuously showcases it, all while being in a quote unquote committed relationship or marriage. But again, I advise you do not go the boyfriend route at all, period. Do not get into a committed relationship unless you know for sure this is your wife. Not that you want to be married, but this is your wife. You notice there's a difference. See, a lot of you guys want to get married, so you jump the gun and you put yourself in a baby daddy position. Now, it's one thing if you're affluent, you have money. It's a double-edged sword. You put yourself in this position, and let's say you don't go the marriage route because you're afraid of what she'll take that you earned and worked hard for, right? But on the other end, you will risk having a child that you don't have primary custody over, and that child can become a pawn in her scheme to secure said resources. Just look at the Mariah and Zion Williamson. Just look at these chicks. Look at the app. Look, just recent one, Jamar Chase. This woman is using a fake baby allegedly. So look at the lengths that women go to depending on the fish. Just look at the Travis Rudolph. He just had to protect himself and his family with the AR-15 because a woman that was married coerced him in thinking that she was this type of chick. He's meeting the mother, the brothers. It's all a scheme because she thinks she has a big fish. So it goes to the second flag in the club. Oh, man. He said he met her in the club. It was a girl he knew, one of, I guess, his homegirl's friend. You don't think these chicks know where you're going to be? I did a video about this as well. The proximity dating has a radar. They know who and where to tune into on what type of traffic. This is why you go to certain venues. If you're out, you have a social life, you hit the scene on the weekends and even on the weekdays. If you're in the Atlanta area, Houston, Miami, and even other cities. These chicks know who's going to be where. This is why it's not a coincidence that you met her there. You think you're the only one she met there? Let's not be foolish. In the club. And being on social media and being in the club goes hand in hand because they're going to post on social media that they're in the club. They're going to let you know that's the beacon. Get here because I'm here. And you see people in the comments, oh, eye emoji. Where are you? See, some of them like the mystique because they still want to be low key. If the place is not, let's say, highly recognizable, that opens up the DM. Hey, where are you? Oh, you're in my spot. It's easy. So going on to the more extensive traits of the woman who's breaking bad. Now she's going to punish you because you were too nice. And nice is not natural for a man. You're too beta with her. So she's breaking bad at this point. She's more likely entertaining conversations from other men. Now, once she decides to make the choice, or she's going to go all the way, now she punishes you. Let's look at the Keke Palmer and Usher situation. She's in his new video. Taunting her baby daddy because it started from the concert. And again, that's why I say, never take for granted the amount of time a woman will take to get her ego stroked. You'll have a woman who will hit a guy up in 2016, but because she has so much in rotation, so much on her plate at that moment, she doesn't get around to it. But let's say 2 years later, you may run into this same chick, and she still has if you still have the look, the value, the vibe that she liked back in 2016, she's going to, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go through it. He still got it. Eventually, it's going to run its course because they're going into the same area. They have a bar, a lounge. They have some place that they frequent because of the treatment that they get and the attention that they get when they go to these places, which makes them a regular. So now she's going to punish you and show you, yeah, I moved on, fuck you. She has to throw it in your face. So you will hear the term or the phrase, no good deed goes unpunished, because that is true. Everything in her culture that she consumes is destructive and anti-marriage, anti-family, anti-moral. Whatever works for her at that point, that's what she's going to go with. There's a post floating around talking about a woman's intuition. Why is a woman's intuition always active and accurate when he's cheating, but not when he's unhappy? Not when you're gaining weight. Not when you're constantly wasting money trying to look like the shit. Versus actually investing that money and being the shit. So you want to have two. You want to have one foot in, one foot out. You can't. I tried it. It doesn't work. You have to pick a side, and you have to work towards the standard in which that side you pick, and make sure that it is high, because you want to go in for free, bringing in baggage bullshit. No. Look at the April Jones situation in Omarion. Punished him, and then punished him again. I'm going to put it in your face. Because the spirit of a woman will always expose itself. You don't have to do too much. You just have to sit back and be patient. And know what you're dealing with. Pay attention. But it's in the food. She's going to break bad. Social media, in the club, engaging with other men on social media. Those top three. The disrespect, also, all that goes hand in hand. So it's this disrespect, the social media engagement, all of that is telltale sign that your bitch is broken bad. But you guys let me know what you think about this video. Again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's the Day Master.